Hey friends, welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's YouTube. Thank you so much for stopping by today. So I could wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving. Now this isn't my official Thanksgiving video, but I'm going to put this out there for Thursday, and then I'm going to record some clips if possible with my family on Thursday, and so Friday or either late Thursday night I'll put out our Thanksgiving video. But I just wanted to say hi to everyone and say I hope you're having a wonderful day. And if you are alone today, I just want to encourage you not to let it be a sad day. Make your own happiness, create your own happiness, and don't depend on others for your happiness. Do something that makes you happy today and turn it around and let it be a great day. I'm very, very blessed that, we're able to spend Thanksgiving with our two sons, Dakota and Elijah, and their friends, Carlton and Chastity. And so, I feel very, very blessed, and my heart just breaks for the ones who do not have family with them today. I always get emotional because my heart really does break for you. And I'm so sorry. Sometimes these grown kids need a kick in the butt. They're not spending time with their, families, and especially if they live in town close by you. If they're out of state, we can understand that traveling's hard, life is busy, we all know that. And so, but when grown kids live in the same town and such as their parents, and it just breaks my heart. But let's don't let it be a sad day. Let's turn it around and do some fun things, that you enjoy doing. Fix yourself a little special treat to enjoy. Yeah. So anyway, as I'm recording this, Elijah and Chastity are in town, and I'm going to have a few little clips with them, and I'm just tickled to death that they are here. They got in at like 3 a.m. Did I call it or what? They are so late getting in, stuff like that. They have a hard time leaving and getting to their destination at reasonable times and hours. I love them to death, but that's just the way they are, and I know that, and I accept that. So anyway, I have some clips I want to share with you all, and and then I'm just gonna chat with you for a little bit today, if you don't mind, for Thursday's morning video, and then I'm either gonna have a Thanksgiving video late Thanksgiving day, like Thursday night, or Friday morning for our Thanksgiving day. Just depends on time-wise, and when I get things done and we finish up our stuff and all that, you know how it is. Gotta spend time with my family and enjoy them. I am one happy mama. Elijah and Chastity made it home for Thanksgiving, and I am happy as I can be. Just a little sped up clip of a drive around Eagle Lake. This is the lake behind Big Daddy's work, and so now we're turning around the curve, so you can't really see, but up there where the sun's at's where the facility is, and so we just did a quick little drive around there. This place is so peaceful and just has a very calm vibe around about it. I hope everyone that attends this place is blessed. Well, we have our granddaughter with us now. She's a little furry. Ginger, you going home with us? We had picked Elijah and Chastity up, and we went out to Big Daddy's work, and Chastity got a phone call that Ginger was barking at the hotel. She was in her kennel, but she was barking. So we came and got her, and she's going home with us. And they're going to see Chastity's cousin that just had twins. And then they're going to come out to our house tonight. So, Ginger, I'm going to say hi. Yeah, that squealing's going to stop, girl. She'll lay down now. You a good girl? You a good girl, Ginger?
She wants to get in your lap, but she won't.
Ginger is settled down and enjoying her ride. She's going to lose her mind when we get out at the house and she gets to run around like crazy. She goes up in the house and sees Phoebe. She's going to lose her mind. Now, Ginger is friendly. She is not aggressive at all, but Phoebe is. Phoebe's aggressive. And my cats are going to be scared of her, even though Ginger lives with 2 cats. She's not mean to them or anything, but my cats are just going to be scared of her. Huh, Jen? Jen. She's a sweet girl. She's just very, very hyper. Very hyper. Crazy hyper.
You okay?
Good, you got to stink your breath. Oh, she's over here looking out. She's probably thinking she's just gonna go running in those woods. No, Big Dad's gonna hold on to her leash so she don't get in the mud, because she'll run to the bayou. If we're not careful, she'll go take her a swim in the bayou. She's a pretty dog, but she sheds really bad. She sheds a lot. Yeah. We'll have to sweep super good after she leaves. Come here, Ginger. Lay down. No jumping up. Lay down, girl. Lay down, pretty girl. This little area right there is where Ginger always lays. She always has when she lived here, because from that little area, she can see into the parlor, kitchen, the living room, the den, and all the way back to my bedroom. She can't see the other 2 rooms, but she can see throughout the whole house when she lays in that spot. Huh, Ginger? Are you a pretty girl? Yeah, you're a good girl. You just shed a lot. Big Daddy's in the kitchen fixing him something to drink. And so she's looking to see what he's doing. Probably wondering, is he going to fix her something to drink? She's got some water and some food. Ginger. My cats took off as soon as they saw her. They are scared to death of her. She wouldn't hurt them. Like I said, she lives with 2 cats. But she is very big, and it scares my cats. Got my Llama fan ducks up on the back of the couch, and my fugglers. That's where Sissy lays on that blanket, and also Phoebe lays on it sometimes. Then we got Chucky. There's my new heater. I'll show you that to y'all. Let me see if I can find the remote. Okay, let me see. I got that heater at Ollie's, and I had a 30% off coupon. But anyway, you can turn it on with the remote. And I can't leave it on very long because it gets super hot in here. And you can change the color of the candle, well, a fake candle. The light in there, you can change the color of it. So it's real pretty. I like to just, I wish it would fade like those flowers that Angela gave me. You can set it on a color, and you can set it on a setting, and the color just repeats and kind of fades into the other. I wish this did that, but it does not. I already had to turn it off because it gets hot too fast. I mean, it gets so hot in here, and that heat blowing straight towards me. So I don't know about that heater. Then we have Phoebe in here with her heater. That heater does not get quite so hot. Oh, I see Big Daddy putting on 80, and I'm going to have to lower that to about 72. But Phoebe likes her heater on. She will get up there and bark. Put her feet up there and bark and look back at me to turn her heater on. Ginger, you resting? Ginger's trying to convince me that she needs to go out, but Big Daddy he walked her around and let her use it before he brought her in. So she did both her jobs before we left the hotel, and then she pee-peed again once we got home. So she's good, but she's acting like she needs to go out again just because she wants to get out there and run, and probably run straight for the bayou, because that's what she'll do, because she's crazy like that. And then I can't let her in the house, and me and Big Daddy are not up to bathing her. Are you, Phoebe? Phoebe, what do you think about Ginger being here? Huh, Phoebe? You like Ginger being home? So by now, I'm assuming you have saw clips to say that Ginger is with us. So we have Ginger, and she is just going all around the house, inspecting everything, and trying to play with Phoebe. And Phoebe's like, I'm not having it. And the cats are just like, they're not coming out. But Elijah and Chastity are going to come get Ginger tonight. I'm assuming that's what they're doing. I don't know for sure, but we might have to, if they don't come too quickly to get her, we're going to have to take one of the cat litter boxes and put back there in my bedroom, because my cats are not going to come up here while Ginger is here. When they saw her come in, they were like, they ran as fast as they could, knocking stuff over to get to the back of the house. So guys, I have been just painting, and I think tomorrow's video, or Saturday's video, Saturday's video is actually about my art journal, but I have just been having a good time painting some backgrounds in my art journal, and I showed you some in Saturday's video that I've already recorded, so things get kind of mixed up here, but I'll just kind of give you a little glimpse of what I painted this morning to meet up with Elijah and Chastity. And we went and ate lunch with them, and then we went out to Big Daddy's work and walked around and just showed them, and they loved the place, and both of them was like, it is so peaceful out here. And it is. It's such a peaceful atmosphere, and the whole vibe is just, yeah, Elijah said, I'm ready to move in. And then Chastity was in the restroom. When she came out, I said, Elijah's ready to become an addict so he can come and stay out here. She hit him. They're the sweetest couple. I mean, they're not really a couple, I don't guess. I don't know what they are. They say they're not. They say they're just platonic friends. We treat her as if she's ours. We accept her as if she's ours, but they are the exact same person, except a male version and a female version. I'm telling you. You know, like me and Big Daddy, we're a lot of opposites, you know, and they say opposites attract. You know, I do things totally different than he does. He does things different from me. We have totally different personalities. We have totally different likes. Sorry. We have totally different likes. You know, we don't like none of the same stuff, to tell you the truth. Elijah and Chastity, they like exactly the same of everything. It's just crazy. They wear each other's stuff. They are just the same. I don't know. Anyway, but they say they're just platonic friends. They're not a couple. It's not his girlfriend. It's not her boyfriend. I said, well, I asked this one time. I've asked a couple of times, and Elijah will get mad. I say, well, are y'all friends with benefits? I mean, I don't know. You know how young people are nowadays. So I just asked because I wanted to know. He got mad, and he's like, no, we're just platonic friends. And I'm like, okay. But we joke about it when he's not around. Me and Dakota and Carlton and Big Daddy and other people who know them, we all joke around about it, you know, but they don't want to be called a couple. And so I don't know, they're real serious, you know, that they're not a couple. Now Elijah, Ginger's toenails on this floor is gonna drive me crazy. Ginger, lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. We're not going to have all that, okay? Elijah is real touchy-feely. He, you know, holds my hand. He just comes up behind me and puts his arms, you know, around my neck and just stands there and hugs me from the back. If we're walking in a parking lot, he's going to hold my hand. He's always just, you know, put his arm around me and hold on to me and hug me and all that. He's the same way with Chastity. He holds her hand. They hold arms. They put their arms around each other. I mean, but they're just friends. I don't know. If there were more than that, there's no reason why they wouldn't tell us, because we love Chastity and we accept her, and we would be perfectly fine if they are more than friends. We're fine with that, but I don't know. And okay, so I've been meaning to show this and I kept forgetting. You know, Paige went to on a cruise, and I think she got me this in either Belize or Cozumel or somewhere. She brought me back this magnet, a hummingbird, and I stuck it. I'm gonna stick it on my refrigerator because I'll probably knock it off. But I stuck it up here on my lamp arm. It's a metal arm, and I stuck it up there. Anyway, Ginger's toenails are getting on my nerves. She just laid down, so it got kind of quiet. I can tune it out at some, but then it just gets louder and louder the more she tap dances around here. I'm not into the tap dancing dog. Here's my Llama Mama shirt. It says it's a beautiful day to crochet. Llama Mama Kayla at YouTube. And then it says it's a beautiful day to crochet. And the llama is riding a bicycle. Paige's stepdaughter does shirts like these. And she has a shop in another town below us. And so I bought my shirts and then sent them to her. And she and I text back and forth. And she did some mock-up shirts, and I loved them. And so she did them for me. So I think all in all, I've gotten her to do 2 hoodies and 4 t-shirts, I believe. So it's worked out really well. I have some big plans coming up for December, y'all. I've got like more planned that I'm going to be able to do. And so I'm going into it saying, you know, if I'm not able to do all that, it's okay. It's just, I have the plans. I have the stuff that I could do it if I can hold up to do it. Ginger, lay down. Lay down, baby. You're a good girl. You just need to lay down. No tap dancing, okay? No tap dancing. No. We're not tap dancers, okay? We're balleters, and we we walk softly, okay? Now she's like, okay, well, you can't stop petting me now. That's right. You can just be still and I'll pet you. I got Phoebe over here probably being jealous. Anyway. Oh, lay down. Yeah, sit down. That's a good girl. She decided to sit. But she's got to see the front door. When Elijah and Chastity put her in the car and they went back into the hotel, she was looking out the back window like, I can't believe they just put me in here and left me. I can't wait to see Dakota and Carlton tomorrow. Now, I have texted the Walmart cashier girl 2 times and she hasn't responded, so I don't think she's going to come and have dinner with us, but the invitation's open. I texted her and told her that, you know, we would love for her to come and have Thanksgiving with us. I told her who all would be there, trying to, you know, just like let her know that, you know, it wasn't going to be like a ton of people and that everybody knows she's coming and we're all excited to spend Thanksgiving with her. And honestly, I don't even think she's read it because the little checks aren't there that she's read it. And then I sent her that yesterday, and today I sent her a message and said, you know, I just want you to know whatever you decide to do for Thanksgiving, I hope you enjoy your day. And I said, but the invitation's still open, that you can join us, and there's no reason to feel weird or awkward about it because we welcome anyone. And I haven't heard anything from her. I don't even think she's read them, so I'm assuming she's not. But I went in Dollar Tree. I needed to pick up 2 sheets of poster board for part of my December plans. And I knew I better get it now because Monday's going to be here and I won't have them. So I ran in Dollar Tree and got that. And I asked the cashier on the way out, I said, she was checking my stuff out. And I said, you got big plans for Thanksgiving? She said, no, I'm probably just going to sleep. And I was like, okay. I was like, oh, do I invite her too? Oh, goodness. But she don't live, she's working in a different town. So, I don't know that she would live close by or whatever. I don't know. So, but I really would love for her to come. But I've already invited this other girl, and I don't think she's going to come, though. But anyway, I'll have to tell everybody tomorrow that I almost invited somebody else. If it was at my house, I'd invite the whole world, you know? Come and go as you please. But I shouldn't invite people to something at somebody else's house without them saying okay first. But I didn't think about Thanksgiving wasn't at my house this year. This is only the second time it hasn't been at my house. And so I wasn't thinking about that. Ginger's finally settled down. I put her leash on my arm so she'd quit pacing around everywhere because that was getting on my nerves so bad. I'm not used to that. Lay down. She comes and lays her head up on my leg, and then she rolls her eyes up at me. Y'all, I had a package delivered from Amazon the other day, and so I was waiting on this package, and actually I was going to do that as my next video that particular day. And so the package came, and it said that item was delivered, and which I thought was weird because it wasn't ordered on the same day as the items in the box. It was ordered days later. And I guess it could have got put in the same box. I don't know, but that would have been kind of weird since it was ordered like 2 days later. So anyway, I went on there to say that the item wasn't in the box because it said it was delivered. And they showed me the picture that the box was delivered. Your item was delivered. And I'm like, but it wasn't in the box, you know? And so I was like, okay, I'm just going to wait till after the holidays to deal with that and not sit here and stress about it and try to figure it out right now. And then as we were leaving out earlier, Big Daddy looked down as a crack. The porch part doesn't butt up against the house all the way, and he could see a package in there. And he said, hey, I think this package down here. I said, I know exactly what it is. I had a feeling something kind of happened because I could see the guy when he left the package. The way he acted was just a little bit odd. And then he was going to take a picture of the package there, and then he stopped, and then he took a picture of the thing. I think he saw that fall. And it's because that thing was so tiny, it just fell right through there. So anyway, Big Daddy did get it when we got back home. He got the rake and was able to pull it out from under the porch. It's just a little tiny landing. It's not like a big porch or anything. It's just a little tiny place to stand before you walk into the house because we have that ramp going up there. But anyway, so now I can do a video on that fun item. But I hope y'all are enjoying your day and making the best of it, no matter what you got going on or you're doing. Remember, I am recording this on Wednesday night. Thursday, that's where I'm putting this out, but I hope you're enjoying your day. Big Daddy's plans for Thursday morning is to get up, and he's either going to get the grill going and smoke the turkey, ham, and the sausage that he's taken for him and Carlton, Elijah, and Chastity. Me and Dakota will not eat the meat. Dakota's vegetarian, and I can't swallow it, so he's either going to get up real early and go out and smoke that, or he said if it's super cold outside, he may just put it in the oven. I said, just put it in the oven. Don't fool with all that other. He said, but it would taste better. And I was like, yeah, but you're going to be wore out by the time you go in and out, in and out. Even though he doesn't have to do the stairs this year, Judy. Thank goodness. But he would have to go up and down that slope and just walk out to the end of the house where that smoker is set up at and all that. It would be a lot of walking on his knees, and by the time we go to Dakota's, we're supposed to eat at 2, and by the time we would go over there, he would be wore out. I don't even know how I'm going to get in Dakota and Carlton's house. I don't know, that last step to get up into the kitchen, the door that goes into the kitchen, that last step is a steep step. I mean, it is like a step up. The bottom 2 is normal steps. That top step to the door is very, very steep. It's a big space. And I don't think the front door of the house is that much better, but I am going to ask Dakota, would it be easier on me and Dad to come in the front door than the carport door area? So, but we'll see. We'll see. You know, the things that when you know you're handicapped and you're going to have trouble and issues, you kind of think about that beforehand and try to work it out to make it easier on everybody and less embarrassing on everybody and all that, you know. So anyway, y'all, we're probably going to take some family photos. We always do on Thanksgiving. On Christmas, we don't normally take family photos because we're in pajamas, and, well, last year I was in pajamas, Elijah and Chastity was in pajamas, Big Daddy, Carlton, and Dakota were dressed. But on Christmas, I like to just be relaxed and just enjoy the whole day, you know, opening gifts and playing with them and stuff. And Thanksgiving, you know, we get dressed to have our meal, and so we usually do Thanksgiving family photos then. So even if you're by yourself, snap a picture of yourself tomorrow and post it in our Facebook group, Llama, Mama, Kayla, and Big Daddy. Yeah, if you have family Thanksgiving photos, post them in the group. And even if you're just by yourself, post you a selfie. Snap a selfie of yourself and post it in there. So we can see everybody's Thanksgiving. I think that would be sweet. And Ginger's laid down. Maybe she'll take a little nap. A few minutes of a nap anyway. I did not sleep last night, which was Tuesday night. I know this can be confusing because I'm recording ahead of time. Anyway, Tuesday night, I did not sleep. Elijah and them didn't get here until 3 a.m. And so he let me know they were here. And I was like, "We just go to sleep. Y'all get some sleep. I'll see y'all tomorrow and I love you." And he texts back, "I love you too." Anyway, so I didn't go to sleep till probably about 4 a.m. And then Big Daddy got up about 6 a.m. and fixed him and me some coffee. And I've just been going ever since. Not doing a whole lot. I've just been up moving around and getting things done, and not pushing myself hard or anything like that. I sat in here painted some this morning, and then Paige came and done my medical stuff, and then Big Daddy come in here and said, "Hey, we're gonna go meet Elijah and Chastity and take them to eat and go out to work." And I was like, "Okay." So I got dressed, and we did that, and came home with our grand dog, Ginger. Oh, she thinks I called her. Lay down, girl. Lay down. Lay down. She's trying to put her head under my hand. So anyway, yeah, that's all we've done today. But I do feel it that I didn't get sleep last night. I feel it all the way. So I'm sure I'll sleep tonight. I'm sure I'll sleep better tonight. Anyway, just trying to think. I'll give y'all, just since it's Thanksgiving, I'll just give y'all a little sneak. I do say it in Saturday's video also, and I'll probably say it in Sunday's, because Monday's the 1st, right? I think it is. But for December, I'm going to be doing a Woobles Advent calendar. So I'm going to be doing some crochet. I've got some Christmas bracelets to make, so I'll be doing some Christmas bracelets. I also have some Christmas pins to do. I ended up getting some more of those Christmas tree cake beads, so I'm going to make some more of those up. And then I'm going to be doing a Christmas art journal. Yes. I don't think I'm going to write in it. I think I'm just going to create a little art journal and just have some little art pieces. Just, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do in it. We'll find out every day. It'll be something different. The theme is Christmas. It's no style. It's just whatever. Just whatever I feel like doing that day, and just however how it turns out. So that'll be fun, just to explore with some art, mixed media art. So I'll have several things going on. for the month of December. So y'all hang out with me. Every day I'll have something, no matter what. I do have some doctor's appointments lined up in December. I have a surgery on December 16th. It'll be my pain pump refill day, and that is done in outpatient surgery, and they do take you to the OR and all that. It is treated just like a surgery. And then they bandage that all up, and you can't get in the shower. Well, you can get a shower, you can't get in the bathtub and get it wet for 2 days. I don't know. I can't remember. I'll remember whenever they tell me that day. 24 hours or something like that. Anyway, so they're very strict and on the ball with what they're doing. They have their procedures and guidelines and all that they follow, and they're very particular with that. But trying to think just what else have I got going on. I gotta get my calendar going for January. I've kind of looked, for me, a calendar, a planner. I have to have a lot of writing space because I write a lot. I have to keep up with a lot of information, such as my doctor's appointments, my YouTube stuff, my bills, my just everything, that I have going on in my life. I have to keep up with, Paige's comings and goings so I can pay her appropriately, and other things that I get people to do. I have to keep up with that, so I make sure I got everybody's hours and, what I'm paying out and stuff, and income coming in and bills and everything. I have to have a lot of writing space, and so just any calendar doesn't do for me. And so I haven't found a calendar like I like in several years. I think a couple of years anyway. So my best bet is to write out my calendar, and I'm okay with doing that because then I get to design it how I like it and what I like about it and everything. So I need to get busy on that and start getting my months figured out, and leave my writing space and all that. I like to have a calendar, and then I like to have each week where I have each day to write out what's happening that day, what I need to do that day, so I can check off what I did get done. And so I'm kind of particular about that, just because I have a lot to keep up with. My medications and stuff like that. Now, I don't keep up with Big Daddy's medications. He's all on his own. He's a big boy. His medications is his business. I don't keep up with that. I'm barely keeping up with my stuff. So, and I get behind on that and get confused and all that myself, just trying to keep up with mine. So I'm just going to write out my calendar again, because that's what I have to do. I looked and I just did not find a planner, like the Happy Planner. I just cannot find the one with the pages that I like, because they have all these different styles, and the pages inside the book look different. If you don't know, they all look different according to what kind of style planner it is. So anyway, I have a notebook. I think this is it. Oh, lay down, Ginger. Lay down. I think I'm going to be writing mine in this. I've got to count the lines and divide up the days and just see how I'm going to do it. But anyway, I have the sloth that says soonish, and that is the truth, soonish. I've been dealing with some health issues that I hadn't really talked about, but I've had some bad days. But thankfully, I was able to record up some bracelet videos and beading pins and stuff like that videos. And so even on those days that I was really, really sick, excuse me, on those days that I was really, really sick this past week, I was still able to get a video out. So I'm very thankful for that. And I'm very, very thankful for each and every one of you. I'm so thankful for YouTube. And when I say my prayers every morning, every night, I go to sleep saying my prayers. And when I wake up in the mornings, I pray also. And just thank God for the day and for waking me up. I thank God for my YouTube. I thank God for all my subscribers. I ask Him to bless you all and to be with you. Even if you are not a believer, it's okay. I can still pray for you because you're still my friend no matter what. We do not have to be exactly on the same page. But we have a love for each other, and that's what counts. And so I do pray for you because I want the best for each and every one of you. And I thank God for my YouTube because, as you know, I have a lot of health issues, and insurance does not cover a lot of my medical stuff. And even things that they do cover, they don't cover it 100%. I still have to pay, you know. And so I'm just so grateful that this YouTube has come along. It's out of nowhere because it was not the plan. It was not expected or anything. And, you know, I earn an income from YouTube, and it is providing those medical needs for me. And I'm just so thankful and blessed. And I do tear up and cry about it. When I think about it, I just get so emotional because I'm not really getting emotional right now. It's just I'm losing my voice a lot lately. That's just been, and I got this raspy voice that's just come about me. But anyway, YouTube is providing my medical, a lot of my prescriptions. You know, I got a copay, but those add up, right? And even my doctor's appointments, I have a copay. But if you go to the appointment 4, 5, 6 times a month, there was one month I even had 8 doctor visits, and my copay was $55. That adds up like crazy, right? And so YouTube is my way of being able to handle that and to take the pressure off of Big Daddy so he's not so financially strained and worried about it. So I do thank God for my YouTube. And I just ask Him to, you know, bless my YouTube, bless everyone who watches my YouTube. And so I didn't mean to say all that. I just, you know, I wanted to say that I'm so thankful and I'm very blessed, very much so. And just by you watching my videos and hitting that like button and hitting hype when you can, I think you have to hit like before you can hit hype, and you can only do 3 videos a week. And so when you're able to hype one of my videos, I appreciate it very much. It does help my channel, helps my videos, helps more people see my videos so I get more views. And the ads that get watched, that helps me with my medical. So I appreciate that very much, guys. Very, very much. I'm so thankful for Paige. You know, even though I pay her, but also I consider her a friend. Even if she wasn't coming and doing the medical stuff for me and being a caregiver for me, I would still want her as a friend. She's that kind of person, you know. She's real laid back, and she's not like a know-it-all. She's the type of person I would want to hang around with. And so, lay down. Come on, lay down. Down. I was trying to do the command for her. Let it down. Because she does know the commands. Let down. If she'd get back so she could see my hand. Elijah has trained her and she knows commands and the hand signals and stuff. But she's not even looking at me. But anyway, I'm so very thankful for Paige because she does do a lot for me. She does my medications through my G-tube and my feedings through my J-tube, and she does, you know, just cleans around my feeding tube, stoma. That area has been very, very red and inflamed, and just the skin open and burning, and I've been crying without a light. I told her the other night, I cried all night. I took some leave, and it just was not helping at all, and I just laid there and cried myself to sleep because it hurt so bad. And I do put protective stuff on it. I mean, we have all kinds of remedies to do with it and mix different stuff up and put on it. And but when that stomach acid leaks out and hits that open skin, it's like, it's like lemon juice in a cut or something, you know, or in your eye or something. I don't know, it's bad. So and I thank God for little Zeke. He comes down and does some things for me, and so I thank God for him too. I'm very thankful for him. He's my buddy, and through him coming down and spending time with me, I've, you know, his sisters and brother, his younger siblings, come down also and hang out with me, and their mom. I'm just very thankful for their friendship. So, yeah, I have a lot to be thankful for. I'm very, very blessed. And I love that I get to craft and create every day and share it with you guys, share it with the world, whoever wants to see it. It's just a way to share my interest and what I'm doing. Yeah, I do have some woobles to crochet, and I just hope that my hands can hold up to doing it. But if I can't, I got some beads, bracelets, Christmas bracelets to make. I got some art that I want to make. So I got plenty to keep me busy for December. And that, like I said, you know, I may not be able to hold up to do the crocheting the whole month, but I'll do what I can and enjoy whatever I can enjoy. And it'll be fun, and I'll love it. And you will too. No, I'm just kidding. I hope you come along and join me. I put out a video every day. Only way I don't put out a video is if I was so sick that I just couldn't even hold my head up to do it. There's nobody here. Calm down. Phoebe, don't get Ginger riled up, because there's nobody here. She'll get Ginger all excited and riled up if I'm not careful. If you can see Phoebe's head over there, I don't think you can. But she's on high alert. I told her that Elijah and Chastity were coming. And she's like, Elijah? I mean, she didn't say that. But she did perk up and start barking because she thought I meant they were here. And I just say like, no, they're coming later. She understands me, okay? She knows what I'm saying. And she knows Elijah. I mean, you know, she remembers him. When I talk to him on the phone and she hears his voice, she thinks he's at the door, and she runs to the door barking because she thinks he's here. And so I'll have to hold her and let her listen to him on the phone, so she can hear it's coming from the phone and not outside. But yeah, she gets excited if I say they're coming. But she didn't know we was bringing Ginger home with us, and I didn't either. The hotel called Chastity and said that 2 of the workers at the hotel complained about Ginger. They were doing some, I think, like maintenance construction work or something, and 2 workers complained about Ginger. And so, I don't know. But if Ginger could hear them, she might have been barking at them. but she said that none of the guests had complained about her. So I don't know. But we went straight on back. Once we got that phone call, we went straight to the hotel and got Ginger. So she could come stay with us while they went and saw some of Chastity's family and some newborn twin babies. I kind of wanted to go see them. I love babies. And Elijah don't, so he shouldn't even get to go see them. He don't like kids. He don't like babies and kids. Dakota does. He loves babies, but Elijah don't care for children. He never has. Even when he was a little kid, he didn't like other little kids. Anyway, I just wanted to chat with you guys and hang out, and wish I had something to drink because I'm about to lose my voice. I feel like it, so I wish I had something to drink, but I just wanted to hang out with you guys and keep you company a little bit today, even though, I'm going to have an official Thanksgiving, Happy Thanksgiving for my family video coming out. I just wanted to spend a little time with you now. Let me see if I can show you how Ginger has ended up laying on the floor. You're fine, you're fine. Lay down. Lay down. She's fine. She just gets excited and thinks that she's supposed to get up and dance around. Those toenails. This toenails on this floor is killing me. It's too much. I think Big Daddy's back there on the phone talking to his brother. He just recently got out of rehab, and he did get a job, and he's in a halfway house, so he's doing good. We just wanted to touch base with him today, and we tried calling him from the car earlier and putting it through the car speaker so we could both talk to him, but he didn't answer at that time, so he's got him on the phone now, talking to him, so that's good that they're catching up with each other. He's Big Daddy's baby. He's the youngest brother, the baby, but he's the same age as me. But we still say he's the baby. And he's the spoiled one. He was the spoiled one, yeah. The baby. So Big Daddy is the third. They had the oldest son, Scotty, who's passed away. Then they adopted Andy. And then they had Big Daddy. And then Eric. And so Big Daddy's next to the last. And Eric was very jealous when Big Daddy and I started dating because Big Daddy was older than Eric. And so he was Eric's way of going out and him driving him around and all that, because Big Daddy had his license first. Eric didn't have his license, and me and Big Daddy started dating, and so he wasn't running around with that crowd. He and I were going and doing stuff. We did some things with them, but not a lot. I didn't fit in with that group, to be honest. And so anyway, then Eric was jealous because Big Daddy spent his time with me instead of with him and their friends. So anyway, he's always been a little jealous. Started out that way. Surely he's gotten over it by now. Surely. I don't know. He and I have always gotten along well. I've had to tell him off a few times over the years, and I'm just like, okay, I said my piece, you said your piece, let's move forward. I don't want to hold grudges like that, but Dakota just texted me, is that person coming to Thanksgiving? I'm going to text him back and tell him I don't think so. That's funny. Oh. Well, guys, I hope you all have a great day and just relax and enjoy your day and do something that makes you happy. Whether it's, crafting, enjoying a hobby, or if it's watching a good movie. I tell you what, for speaking of watching a good movie, I had, or somebody, one of us had HBO Max a long time ago. I never could find anything on there to watch. Like, there was nothing on there I wanted to watch. And so we let it go. We didn't renew it or whatever. Here lately, as I'm watching other things, I see a lot of advertisement for shows, and I'm like, oh, that looks like it'd be a good show or movie or whatever. And then it's, it says it's on HBO Max. And I'm like, oh, we don't have that. Well, I told my friend Angela that I was thinking about getting that. She's like, what? We can't ever find anything to watch on there. I said, yeah, but I've been seeing some advertisements of some shows I want to watch. And so she called me and said, hey, HBO Max is $2.99 for 12 months if you sign up. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do that. And so I went and signed up for this following year. And it's already started for the next 12 months. And with tax and all, it's like $3.30 a month. So that's pretty good. So I'm going to find something on there to watch. There is this movie called Weapons, and it's kind of, I don't think it's as scary a movie as I think it is. I did read that it has some jump scares in it, but it's about like these 17 kids all disappear in one night. It's not really a true story, but the beginning says it's a true story. But anyway, I want to watch that, and that's on there, and it's one of the reasons why I got it. But I'm kind of scared to watch it by myself. I don't like scary movies, or I sure don't like horror movies. But I want to watch that, but I think it's got I think it's just dark and twisted and maybe a few jump scares. Sometimes some movies they say are a scary movie. I'm like, that wasn't even scary. That was nothing. All right, guys, so I forgot what all I said. Oh, find you a movie to watch or a show that you enjoy watching, and, fix you something special, a meal or a special treat today, and make the best of it. Enjoy and celebrate by yourself if you're home alone. And if you have family there, let everybody know you love them. And even if your family couldn't come in and be with you, reach out to them anyway. Be the bigger person and reach out to them. Let them know you love them and you're thinking about them. All right, guys. I'll see y'all all either later today or in the morning with an official Thanksgiving video. I just wanted to chat with you all for a little bit. Bye, friends.